Hi, it's Wednesday, so we're always talking Wednesday well-being, and today I'd like to share thoughts that's really important. And with all this remote working, if we think back, and it may feel like a long time ago, but if you think back to when you were at this time, it's about 5 o'clock for me here in the UK. We would leave the office, right? And there's quite a lot that we would do. We would shut down our computers, maybe tidy up our desk, say goodbye to colleagues, walk out the office, catch our commute or drive, maybe go past the grocery store on the way home, maybe go past the pub and have a drink or go to the gym, and then walk through the front door and then greet children, family, better halves, or children, fur children. And so there'd be this long ritualizing that the commute would be part of, and it would give us a transitional time. Now, on the African plains, there's a Maasai tribe that I've often read about how when they need to cover long distances, they physically stop their bodies so that their souls, their spirits, their energetic beings can catch up with their bodies. Now, I don't mean to sound woo-woo, but this actually makes sense if you think about it. We're no longer giving our souls, our spiritual or energetic selves, the opportunity to fully transition with us through that commute, because we don't have that anymore. So a lot of us, we're just walking from the living room or the office into the kitchen, or ending our day, not really ending it, that line's really blurred, right? Where we maybe deal with the kids and have dinner and maybe watch something on TV and then just quickly check email again because it's so easy. So we can end up being incredibly tired and fatigued, like many of us are. I mean, I ran a masterclass last month on burnout because my clients asked for it. However, we're tired, but we're so wired. And I'm feeling this myself. And the last 2 weeks have been so busy. It's been amazing. And I'm working on beautiful projects. However, I've noticed how, like today was an example, I never left my front door all day. I didn't go and get fresh air. And I talk about this stuff all the time. So, I'd like to bring your awareness to the importance of tuning out at the end of your day. And now, you may not be able to commute, but could you physically give your body something to do so you ritualize or bring in some kind of commuting transitional time, even if it is walking out your front door and walking back in, or going around the block if the weather permits, or going on a particular route. Like I've come here to my local woods. It takes me 15 minutes to get here, and I usually do this, but I haven't in the last 2 weeks, and I felt the difference. So today I thought I'm going to do the video from the woods, and if you don't have access to the woods close by, I've been asking people, because I'm preparing for next month's masterclass, which is going to be on tuning out to tune in. So we're going to look at creative ways. I mean, we've got to be creative, right? We need to think out the box, because we are experiencing extraordinary times, and extraordinary times require extraordinary measures. So, I've got a lot of ideas on how to tune in and get inspired and motivated for work, which I'll share in the masterclass. But specifically, tuning out is key, because if we don't properly tune out, our bodies will struggle to rest and find enjoyment in our evenings. And then we don't sleep as well, and we wake up and we start losing that joie de vivre, and we may feel like we're back into Groundhog Day. And I know already it feels like that. It feels like it's February the 54th. But lockdown's going to go on, and we don't know. I mean, the latest announcement has made, predictions about April, May, June, but anything can happen, right? It could be longer. So how do we make the best with what we have? Because the present is all we have. We don't have the future. So I'd love to know, are you bringing in creative ways to transition? Are you actually switching off your computer, your laptop, even if you need to put it back on an hour later to watch Netflix? It's quite powerful to switch off. What I've started to do is not just close the door behind me when I leave the space that I work in, but I actually bow. I say thank you, and I reflect on what I did well that day, what I'm happy about, so that I leave with a sense of enoughness and accomplishments, because that can help us create these boundaries that are so important. And this isn't easy, guys. If it was easy, I don't know, we wouldn't be as tired and burnt out and have the mental health issues that we're seeing. And yeah, we're in this together. We can help one another together. So I'd love to know what you're doing as a commute, or if this is an idea that you might give a try to. Another idea that popped up when I had a conversation with someone was go and wash your hands as you finish work, or wash your face and definitely change. So I had a blue top on and I put on this green pullover. So change, wash your hands, have some kind of things that you repeat while you're doing remote working that give you an idea that the line is crossed. Work is done. You need to rest. We are not machines. We can't just switch on and off. We're dials. We need to tune in and tune out. And tuning out is the most important part. I'll share more ideas of what you can do in the evening, how you can bring in creativity, how you can maximize your sleep and rest in the masterclass. Take care. Look after yourself.